Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 17, Week 2, Day 5. You guys probably know the main thing going on today, as well as this entire weekend. We got ourselves a brand new faction. We covered a video on it around the time when it ended up coming out. I ended up covering that last night or earlier this morning, depending on time zone. And yeah, we covered everything with it. But now we're actually going to go do it. Obviously, we're right at the beginning of it. It's a red-purple restriction, so we do have access to Tesla. We have access to Thrall and or Leprechaun. Obviously, as we would always have, we have access to Stellarix. So that's pretty much the way we're going to go around until it stops working. As in, AKA the entire time, we're probably just going to run Stellarix. Oh, no, maybe we'll switch it up a little bit. But got to utilize that buff while we still have it. Of course, it just came out, what, 2 days ago? Also, I need to go to this pet, so let me actually start here. He's on a bit of a timer right now. And for once, I actually do need this, and I am slowly replacing out each one of these teams into Stellarix. Also, let me go clear this. I don't need that anymore. It was just for the video, so it'd be easier to get to. Alright, we're good to go? We're good to go. Anyways, hello everyone! Happy weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Bill. Hello, Mark. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Nightmare. They made a circus for you. No. Hello, Roki. Hello, Chad. Hello, Easy Breezy. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, yeah. Hello, hello, Cookie. Hello, Minnie. Hello, George. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so, Skull. Mana. Dead. Guess we just get 4 skulls randomly. Just trying to. We don't need them, though. We have plenty enough damage without it, that's for sure. Hello, Mr. Z. Welcome, welcome. You made a shiny belly boy for the Torchic. You think you and Izzy run support, and it should be fine. Okay, that'll work then. I probably already have something built for it then. Yeah, are we doing that tonight? I guess we'll do it tonight then. Alright, 4 more battles, we'll clear out the pet, and then we'll probably just head straight to the Midnight faction, might as well. Of course, we won't be able to do a reading of it, unfortunately, because I covered it for the video earlier. But from my skimming of it, it didn't seem like anything too interesting, so it's fine. Did I ever figure out how to do the 10 free gift memberships? I did not figure that out. That I actually don't know. Are they still doing it? Because I don't even see any remnants of it on my side. Unless they just don't qualify for it or something, though. That'd be kind of weird if we didn't. I've tried doing it on a different browser. I've tried doing it on my phone. And nothing has worked so far. It's a hello channel. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello Solitary. Welcome, welcome. So did we just get one shot in the 7th battle? Depending on their durability, this team actually does have enough damage to do so. On the final battle, it doesn't, though, currently. It'll be a while before anything really does. This thing would need, like, another 15 magic or something. Alright, let's go grab all this. What do we get? 2 copies. Okay, not too bad. Still need another 10 at some point, just for primal bonus, though. Which is basically non-existent, but hey, another pet for the upgraded pile. Anyways, let's go do some Midnight, I guess. Before we go into all the dailies, let's actually just start with the Midnight faction. So as far as Midnight is concerned, it's actually a really easy layout. You just go for the tier 5s and work your way up. And take these 3 all the way to the top last. Unfortunately, you can't take them immediately like, oh gosh, what's that one place called? You can't take it immediately like City of Thieves, but it is still a 3 treasure room with pretty good multiplier. I would say it's a little bit worse overall than City of Thieves, but still a pretty good overall loot area. Probably like the lower end of the top 5 or top 8, somewhere around there. Let's see. Da-da-da. So hello, Eggplant Man. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Let's see. Yeah, they're still a pain to get all the Celestial Dragons. They haven't done anything to make them more consistent to get. They're still just as hard as they've always been. So hello, Supernova. Welcome, welcome. Too many people are chatting. I'm losing track of chats. Wait. Let's see. Did you see the broken faction troops? One doesn't summon. Someone did mention that earlier. I haven't actually messed around with it because I haven't done Pure Faction 500 yet. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. We got to go do Pure Faction 500 this weekend, don't we? Oh. I was just going to do the event. I completely forgot. This is a new faction. We actually have to do 500. Ah. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of faction then. One doesn't summon and one doesn't convert a purple on cast to Terror Gem. I was wondering why he didn't do that earlier. I actually did see the one not converting happen. However, I didn't realize the guy didn't summon because I never had a def on my team. So I never had the chance to see that he didn't summon because, you know, there was no slot to summon to. That's interesting. But yeah, I actually saw the strongman not buffing, or, you know, not doing the gem convert. But I did not see, or whichever one it was, I think it was strongman. But I did not see the summon one because I never had a teammate die when I was messing with it. Yeah, that's a pretty big oversight. Oh no, is it even worth going for it this weekend then? What I might just end up doing is going for tier 4 and actually use our dailies to get it done. Something we haven't done in a very, very long time. We will have a little bit less stats and everything if we do that way. But honestly, we have so many stats, I think that will barely matter. But yeah, I might just do it that way, to be honest. Because if they're all broken, it'll actually be easier to do later rather than this weekend. So I might just go for the standard tier 4 that we already bought up to. And that will get us to about a 300 by the week, or 250, whatever it gets us to. Somewhere from 250 to 300. And then we just use our daily 3 to get it to 500 over the next like week or two. I might just do it that way. It saves us like 500 gems, plus it'll actually be easier to do if the fix is not in by the end of this weekend. I guess we can kind of determine it by that. If it gets reworked within the next day or so, we'll probably do it. But if it doesn't get reworked until like Sunday, I'm probably not going to bother. And just do it over the course of the next 2 weeks. In which case we'll get it done for free and it'll be easier. So that'll probably be the game plan then. Let's get to like 250 this weekend. And then work it up over the next week or two. Only 2 work correctly of the 5. I mean of the 4. Doesn't have a 5th one yet. Tesla one-shots up to 160. Does she actually one-shot that far? Wow. I know she one-shots to at least 100. I haven't really used her beyond 100 for the most part. Unless we had like literally no other option. But obviously we'll be doing Stellarix most of the time. Stellarix theoretically has a lower mana cost than Tesla. We don't have the 50% mana start for Tesla. And this thing covers 6 colors. So we're only having to fill up, when we're doing a Mass Destroy, we're only having to fill up essentially, what is 32 divided by 6? We're only having to do like 5.5 mana. It's a weird way to think about it. But this thing theoretically has a 5.5 mana cost. It doesn't actually have a 5.5 mana cost. But if you break it down, it basically has a 5.5 mana cost. So the other troops are kind of broken that way. Because if you're mass destroying, mass exploding, and everything, you're getting 6 different colors. So if you get 6 for each one of those 6 colors, you're already at 36. Which is way more than all of his mana. Like, his mana cost is comparable to Thrall. It is such a low mana cost. Obviously, if you do the same for Tesla, she's basically a 7.5. Which is still really low, but not as low as this thing. It's a weird kind of caveat that a lot of, or every single 6-color troop has. I guess mana cost is deceptively low. Even though it's really high. Like, the number looks high, but it's not actually that high. 32 mana cost is absolutely nothing when you cover 6 colors. Especially compared to like a Glaceon, where it's like a 2-color troop that has a 20 mana cost. Like, that is substantially harder to fill than Stellarix with 6. You didn't even notice that the troops were not working? You completed the pure faction? Really? So that means you did a deathless, which I guess, honestly, I guess it wouldn't be that much harder to do if he's not working correctly. Because for one, you don't need the terror gem off of Strongman, and you don't actually need the resummon off of the legends if your Strongman never dies. So if you're going a one Strongman buff build and he never dies, you don't actually ever need to summon. The problem is when he does die. It'll be a lot worse without the summon. But if he never dies, yeah, neither of the two things that aren't working correctly would even matter. Maybe we do go for it then. Will I do Pure Faction 500 this weekend? I'm not sure. On the one hand, it's not working properly, a couple of troops. But on another hand, you don't actually need them working properly to win. Because as long as you just keep spamming Strongman, you basically just win. Just spam out Strongman, switch into like one or two of the Ringmaster for some skull spam afterwards. And you're good to go. Just cast Strongman like 3 to 10 times, however many you need. Depending on stats. Keep spamming Ringmaster, and you basically just win from there. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like Harley Quinn. I don't know, is she really that much damage? 4 times Juggler? There's no way that does enough damage, does it? I guess if you bought enough tiers, it would. You would need to have a really high magic value for that to be worthwhile. For some of the earlier fights, you can kind of do that. But for Pure Faction 500, I feel like she wouldn't have enough damage. Because with Enchant, she'll be able to cast 4 times very quickly. The problem is, after that, she would do nothing. Or, you know, mana accumulation would be very hard. Like, she's basically just standard AoE in a sense, except she concentrates the damage. But she has no... actually, she does have a boost ratio, but... it's only 1-to-1 based on terror. I guess it is... I don't know. That's not that high. Like, she's going to be hitting... Well, I guess with all the extra magic. But the extra terror thing's only going to give her, like, 5, 10 at absolute max extra damage per cast, so 40 total. Yeah, I saw the one gem spawn one not working this morning. I just thought I was going crazy. So I didn't mention it during the video, though I did not realize the guy that doesn't resummon. Mostly because I never had a chance to actually kill out a troop to test if it resummoned. I just kind of assumed when a troop says it summons something that it'll actually summon something. Did not put into consideration they would break something as basic as that. What they probably did is it summons a random troop from the kingdom, but it didn't bother putting anything into the drop table for it, so it just summons nothing. There's just some weird drop tables for summons in the game. For example, like Spider and Null. And they're not always updated to include everything. And I think what had happened there is they made a drop table for it, but then didn't fill it with anything. It just does nothing. I don't know, is 4-time Harley actually good? It feels like it's not enough damage to run at max level. It'd be good for quick kill at the lower range if you had to do like 100, 200, 300. I just feel like it would be too slow for 500. You have Horde 201. I think that's like 13 more magic than what I have right now. So what is that? That's like 52 more damage per cast. Oh yeah, I didn't bother gold medaling it. If you were to use it, you definitely should. Because I believe she gets 4 extra magic? I didn't actually double check what type she is, but I believe the type that she is gets 4 extra magic. Which is 16 total extra damage. No, the Gems of War devs are just trying to keep up with their weekly quota of controversies. Except this week they did 3, so they're trying to speed run some extra ones in. They're making up for the holidays. Yeah, they've been making a lot of small mistakes lately. Even Jetto! She sent us codes that have 250 gold instead of 2,500. Though she did confirm the other day. I forget if I mentioned on stream. I think Genki did, but I'm not sure if I reiterated it. But we are getting double gold in our codes next month to make up for it. The codes are going to be a little bit later because she's actually going to be on a birthday vacation for about a week or so. But about 1 week into next month, we will be getting codes that are, the same codes as normal. But they will have double the amount of gold to make up for the fact that this month had basically no gold in them. So, yeah, double gold next month for all the codes. So they'll have 5,000 instead of 2,500. Since all the ones this month have 250, which is basically 0. Let's see. Why am I even, contemplating which way to go? This is probably the most straightforward faction order we have ever had in the history of faction orders. You just take the tier 5s at the bottom, then work your way up to that, that middle section. And then just go all the way into the 3 treasure rooms. Is probably the most straightforward faction we've had in a absurdly long time. It takes away all the choice, which is sometimes a good thing for a faction. Some of them it's kind of nice having a pathing to kind of figure out, but it's also nice just having the most straightforward path ever. And just following it. I think one of the most notorious ones for that, which was really funny, was Mist of Scales. Or not the Mist of Scales one. What was that one? It was the one related to Kedar. Why do I forget what it's called? But that one faction literally had a straight path going into the entire thing. With 2 treasure rooms at the end. It was a little snake-shaped thing with a bunch of Nagas in it. Why do I forget what the name of that place is? But that one had among one of the most notorious, most obvious paths. Because there's literally only one path you could take for almost the entire faction time. But this one's pretty similar. Yeah, Fang Moor, that's the one. Forgot its name for a second there. Yeah, Fang Moor was probably one of the more notorious, ultra easy paths we've had in the past. But this one's pretty high up there for really, really straightforward what you have to do. And you don't even have to contemplate what order to do the treasure rooms in. You literally have to do them from left to right. About as simple as it gets. Takes a lot of the decision making out of the way. Which, given that faction, pathing barely even matters most of the time anyways. It's kind of nice. The only mode where pathing really matters now is, for the most part, is, oh gosh, what's it called? Better forget its name. The Underspire. Underspire is the only mode now where pathing is super important. It's gotten a lot easier on most other modes. Journeys literally just take bigger number. Events like these have been getting easier and easier layouts over time. Not always, but a lot of them have been. I'm not sure how many faction battles we'll do for now. Maybe we'll just go to 100 for now and split it 100, 100, 100 or something. Because I'm not sure how far we're going. I don't think we're actually going to finish the whole thing this weekend. I might just do tier 4 and then finish it with the free battles later. I'm really considering it. It saves about 500 gems. And it'll give them time to fix the glitch, which will make the faction easier. I don't think we'll need that buff when it actually gets fixed. But it's nice to have. It'll make it so we don't accidentally lose a single time. But ultimately, probably wouldn't really matter that much. How's the PvP tier this week? Oh yeah, I haven't been paying much attention to the PvP tiers. I don't know, I can go check. How is PvP? Let's see. PvP. Oh yeah, how much silver do I have? Oh, I'm exactly at 750. That's funny. We're halfway to our goal. I should probably go get the other pet. Obviously, we don't need these pets, but, we're going to pretend like we need to get 2 750s. So I still need to get another 750 this week, hopefully. I have enough for one, but not for the other. Obviously, I don't have to spend on anything because we already have them. But I still want to get it as if we do still need them. Wait, what did I come here for? Not that. Ladder. My ladder is a bit lower. It looks like I'd only need about 100,000 to get top 3 by the end of this week. Now, this is what I want to see as my top 3. If this was my top 3, I'd probably go for it. But since this is our top 3, nope. But, yeah, we'll easily stay in rank. Somehow we still have a 0 in here, too. One of the lucky people who probably just keeps moving up. But, yeah, right here. Also, we lost once with one of the teams. I can't remember which. What's the leaderboard at right now? Leaderboard is looks like about 110 or 120,000 by the end of the week. So it is going down. People are doing less PvP, which is what I was waiting on. I'm kind of waiting for everyone to burn themselves out on PvP, and then we go for it. But I need people to get lower scores so we don't have to do as much. That's the game plan. Better just magically get upgraded for doing nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot. We keep getting these. Luckily, it's in our rewards and not in our messages. That'd be really annoying if it was the other way around. But anyways. Alright, Orden. Let's go keep continuing in the new faction. I'll probably get to about 100, hand out a code, and then go and mess with, just the standard dailies. Maybe even some PvP. Might as well. You're in Diamond? Nice. I haven't bothered doing the Diamond grind yet. We will do 1 week of super mega high amount of PvP. This week is not that week, though I do intend to do it at some point. Just not quite yet. You finally got Oracle to 100? Nice. Oh yeah, Oracle's really bad. Honestly, Centaurs in general are just a really bad typing in the current state of the game. And just kind of always have been. But yeah, they just don't really do much, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Go over here. Alright, take our little poke. Get our mana. Don't revive, don't revive, don't revive. You're revived. Why do you do such a thing? Would that be funny if you revived into something else that could revive? That has happened to us before. A dragon soul turns into a full mana baby dragon that then transforms into something that has 25% revive on death. And then that 25% revive on death troop just bees annoying. Anyways. Alright. We'll take a... Actually, I don't need purple. Let's go for Leprechaun. Get our mana, take the poke, kill, dead. Yeah, we'll go for Leprechaun again. Also, he did revive into a troop that had revive. Luckily, he didn't double revive. Luckily, at least the Dragon Soul doesn't revive a billion times into itself. There actually was a short duration of time, if I'm not mistaken, where it did have such a mechanic. Where it used to be able to just spam revive over and over and over again. This was eventually changed to what it has now. But there was a point in time where, I believe it actually had the same ability as Infernus, if I'm not mistaken. It was a temporary change. Obviously, it didn't stay like that. And it was intended to be a temporary change. But there was a short duration in time where every single time you ended up dying, you basically had like the Infernus roll, where it's like 25% chance to become itself. But it was eventually traded out. It lasted for quite a while, though. I think he had that for almost a year and a half, until it eventually got changed. It also was the first troop, I believe, ever to have that perk. We have a couple of them now, like Quetzalcoatl and such. But I believe it was the first to bring in the mechanic of on death, revive at full mana. Which is a pretty interesting premise. I wish there was something in the game that did it at 100% rate. Like something that dies and then at 100% chance revives something with full mana, either itself or something else. Obviously not itself, that'd be too broken. But you know, revive something else at full mana. That'd be a really fun premise, because right now every single thing that does it is percent chance. Dragon Soul's 50% chance, Quetzalcoatl's 20% chance. I can't think of a third. They might be the only two now that I think about it. But we don't have any that does it 100% of the time. They're all luck based. Your top three are 133k, 63k, and 53k. I wonder if it actually does determine it based on league then. Or if it's just completely random. Because that seems weird if people in diamond rank are only at like 63 right now. Seems kind of low. So maybe it's just completely random what you get in your bracket thingy. I don't know, there's a lot of weird quirks with it that they'll probably iron out in the next patch or two. Speaking of which, next patch should be in the next few weeks or so. Either late January, early February. Also, the first Guild War of this new system is coming up soon. Obviously, the Guild War itself, at least currently in the current state of the game, is exactly the same. How exactly you'll get points for it, I don't know. I guess you'll just get VP instead, which would make sense. But, I don't know, we'll find out. The gameplay should be exactly the same, though. I do believe they're going to tweak it sometime this year. But I don't think they're going to tweak it by the time that comes out, because they would have to do a patch next week's Tuesday for that to be the case. Actually, knows, maybe they are. But I feel like they wouldn't. That's pretty early in the year. Wouldn't be the first time they have, but normally they've been aiming for February patches for the first year a lot of times lately. Like really early February. There's no achievement to complete the 100 level in the Circus faction. Well, you mean for one of those little profile thingies? Or do you mean like an achievement? Because they normally don't have an achievement. But they do normally have one of those goals that give you like a profile icon or something for doing something. I don't remember what. Though honestly, I almost forgot about them too, so I'll let them pass on forgetting that. I almost forgot those exist as well. Yes, Ringmaster is not summoning, supposedly. I haven't actually tested it yet, but I have heard from multiple people to stream that Ringmaster is not working. As well as the guy that spawns one terror gem. Actually, I saw that one firsthand this morning. I just didn't mention in the video because I thought I was just going crazy this morning. Because I did it really, really early, so I was like half paying attention by that point. Always seeing things. But yeah, apparently both of them are broken. Alright, 2 more floors, and we'll go ahead and hand out a redeem code. I'll try and hand out 2 redeem codes this stream as well. And as soon as we get to the 100 mark here, and then another one at some point. And when we go switch over to some PvP. Though I'm not sure we're going to do that much PvP tonight. Actually, I might even just not do any PvP and just go do Underspire. Because I don't think I did yesterday's Underspire, so we could do all of today's and all of yesterday's. And see where that gets us. Of course, we do have to go finish all of Underspire this week. Inferno King's resurrected 9 times in a row. Yeah, that can happen. There's no cap on it. So unless you stun it or something similar, there's no limit to how many times you can do it. There is counterplay to it, but, you know, depending on what team comp you're going into it on. Not always. It's a pretty crazy troop. Quetzalma can technically do the same, but 20% is surprisingly like 0% compared to 25. Like, I feel like the biggest chain I've ever seen Quetzalma go on is 2, maybe 3 at absolute max. Whereas, yeah, Inferno King can literally reach, like, double-digit numbers. Of course, he's been out for way longer. Inferno King's been out, as well as appears in more game modes, like pet battles. Like, Inferno King's been out for, like, what, 7, 8 years? Whereas Quetzalma's, like, only a couple years old or something. But it's amazing how big of a difference 5% still makes. It's not a glitch, it's a feature working as intended. But yeah, if they don't fix it by tomorrow, I'm not even going to bother going for 500 this weekend. We're just going to get to 250 or whatever we need to get all rewards. And then over the next week, week and a half, we'll just start doing daily factions. A daily you have not seen me do in probably like 5 years. Like, we have legit not done the daily faction in about 5 years now. Like, all 3 of them. It's been a very long time. But it is a daily that you generally want to be doing as you progress through the game. You never see me doing it because we already have every faction maxed. There's not too much of a use to having excess treasure. Because there's no way to use excess treasure without burning through gold. And normally that gold is better placed in the guild than it is in factions. As the only thing upgrading factions does is give you some more stats for them. Which at best, I'll just make some Tuesday faction events just ever so slightly quicker. But it doesn't really do much beyond that. Alright, one more floor for now. That'll be 100 on the dot. That is the game plan. Alright, let's see. We'll throw it explode. Get our Throw over there. Uh, 10% equals 100%, 25% is 250%. I think one of the funniest ones that can still happen right now is there is a troop that has a 5% chance to devour when it takes a skull. This almost never happens. But for whatever reason, it feels like whenever it does, it always goes for more than one. Like, you'll easily go like 100 battles seeing it, and it will never get a devour. But then the one battle it devours, it'll actually devour 2 things. It happens like every time. I think we've legit gone entire years without seeing it devour. But every time it does, it feels like it goes for 2 exactly. Yeah, Krog, whatever his name is. That mechanic actually used to be on Great Maul. It's actually kind of funny, the history of that trait. Because originally it was on Great Maul at a 15% chance. Which at the time there was a glitch that allowed it to devour the entire enemy team with 1 skull spam. So you could 4 times devour with it. Then it was nerfed to 10% and still kept on Great Maul. Then it was moved off of Great Maul and nerfed to 5% and put on Krog the Dread instead. So it was nerfed 3 times and moved on to a different troop. It's probably the most nerfed trait that has ever existed in the game. As it's gotten nerfed 3 or 3.5 times, depending on how you look at it. It got nerfed from 15 to 10 to 5, and got nerfed by being on a weaker troop, rather than on Great Maul. Because, of course, Great Maul's main ability is guarantee 1 devour. But, of course, it had more than guarantee 1 devour with all the extra off of its devour on skull back when it had it. I'm curious how that would work in the current state of the game. If Great Maul still had that trait, but it was nerfed to 5%, what it would look like today. Because I feel like Great Maul's not usable ever since Iron Gut got released. But if he still had 5% Devour on Skull, I feel like he might still get some usage here and there. Because that's something that Iron Gut can't do. Of course, I think even in that situation, Iron Gut would probably still be stronger in almost every situation. But, I don't know, it'd be kind of interesting to see what it would be like if he still had his original trait. Especially the pre-nerfed version. 15% was really funny. Even without the glitch that used to exist back then, that's been fixed on pretty much every troop. Even without that, 15% is still pretty solid. Alright, there we go. Still got a ways to go. Let's go hand out a code. We'll hand out 2 to stream. 1 right now, 1 in a little bit. Let's see. Throw this one right over here. Here you go. Here's the redeem code. Use on gemswar.com. Underneath the game code section, your invite code is in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat and give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. I will claim all this mess. We'll keep our little XP boosters in there. Also, apparently, looks like we skipped a day on accident. What's our objective today? Defeat 2 mini bosses and explore. We can do that real quick, I guess. Actually, let me go take out Adventure Board. Let me go take out all the dailies. I haven't even touched the dailies yet. Let's see. You know what team we're running. Stellarex everything. I kind of want to use it before it gets nerfed, but who knows? Maybe it's never getting nerfed. Maybe this is just a new power level of the game. It doesn't make any sense why the Journey troops were nerfed if this is the state of Stellarex. Like, if they just randomly out of the blue buffed all the Cosmic Dragons and didn't nerf the other things, it'd be like, oh, okay, that seems a little weird, but sure. But the fact that they nerfed Journey Troops, but then still made Stellaryx more broken than all 6 Journey Troops combined, or technically all 7, I guess now. It's just kind of weird. Obviously, Stellaryx is substantially harder to get. But, I'm not sure why they made it so strong. We'll see what they do with it over the next couple weeks. Honestly, if it doesn't get nerfed within the next month, I don't think they're ever going to nerf it. The only big issue with that is, what happens to Diamantina now? Diamantina is basically just useless other than for collection purposes. Like, there's no use case for Diamantina ever. Oh, we don't get to play Gestador. Oh yeah, I'm still using Stellaryx for this too. Honestly, that seems fine. I see nothing wrong with that. They nerf Journey Troops for Stellaryx? If they nerf Stellaryx, that'll be nonsense. Oh no, it would be weird if they like immediately nerf something that they already buffed. It just feels weird that they really buffed it that hard. Like, yes, the Cosmic Dragons needed a buff, but specifically the 6 colored ones, not Stellaryx itself. If nothing else, it's a lot more fun to use them. Not that it wasn't already. Damage definitely a lot more consistent. Also, before there were some instances where maybe you would still go Truffle over Stellaryx, but now you would never go Truffle over Stellaryx. Unless you just really needed the consistency. Because of course it can backfire and give the enemy team full mana like that. But against a lot of battles like this, it doesn't matter at all if you give them mana. And in instances like that, that's where Stellaryx shines. Like, Stellaryx, I think, will still be really bad in Guild War. Just because of how bad it will be if it misses. But in modes where the enemy team that you're fighting can't really do anything if you miss, it's going to be really strong. And that includes most modes in the game. A good number of them, if you just miss, means absolutely nothing at all. Other than slowing your team down by several seconds. Alright, what's this other event? I'm going to go do Journey real quick, I guess. It's kind of weird. We're actually a little ways away. I wonder if our guild will get it done. Come on, guild. Let's get there. Come on, Tyrion, you're slacking. But, yeah, hopefully we can get there. I think a lot of people are losing a lot more. Actually, we can kind of check. I haven't... did I lose a Val Raven? I think I may have. We can kind of see based on our score. Because you'd want to have, like, a lower amount of battles and a higher amount of score. It's like right here, someone below us has more fights, yet we've done more points. Which means they've been losing a ton. But, yeah, that's a factor that can start happening now. And I think we even lost a fight. I think it was even a Val Raven fight, didn't we? Can't remember. I am running a pretty risky team right now. Honestly, I should make it a lot safer. Hey, Val Raven. Speaking of fights we need to not lose. It's not too big a deal, though, as long as the guild gets it done by the end of the week. But since everyone's not winning consistently, including ourselves, yeah, that could be a liability. And if we actually get it done. Because we only have, like, 2 days left, and we're not even... We still have 2.5 tiers left. Oh, yeah, I still need to go turn off that heart. I just keep forgetting it. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. If I just go and look in the back end for a short duration. Wait, I even lost miles on that battle? Really? Wow. Yeah, no wonder why our score is so bad. I think the weirdest thing is they didn't actually skill the point system at all during this journey event. They skilled the leveling, but they didn't skill the points at all. For the fact that winning is substantially harder now. But yeah, they really butchered the journey event this week. Hopefully the next one will be a bit more balanced. Either they buff journey troops or they change how the scoring works. Or they just make them level a lot slower. I'm not sure why they made it such a small change. They even mentioned in the patch notes, the effective amount of difficulty change that they made has made every battle about 10% easier. Despite the battles being about 1,000 times harder. They only made them 10% easier each. Everyone spam reacts. Why are you spamming react? Hey, the owl thingy actually summoned something. Like a 10% chance per turn. But yeah, we have, in 2 days, we have to get like 2.5 tiers. I'm not sure we're going to make it. We got to make it. We need those shiny keys. I might even need to go buy an extra tier. I'm not going to do it right now, though. But we might need it. Also, I should really go structure my team in a safer structure. Just to make sure we don't actually lose. Because the rush damage build is kind of past its point at this rate. We don't do enough damage to do rush damage. Also, would love if I got a turn. I know, if we were to change to something else, what do we have? We have Devour. Black Beast makes you lose points, right? Unless you resummon your whole team, I guess. Let me double check. Let's do it by base rarity. We have Devour at... What's your percent chance again? 10% chance to Devour, boosted by red gems, and burning enemies. Oh, we need a way to create red gems. You're just damage, so not worth it. You're just true damage poke, not worth it. You're a lot of single target true damage poke, not worth it. We can try to use Cerberus for the Devour. It is nerf Devour rate, but it's still 40% with no conditions, which is not bad. If we just kept trying to get lucky, we would eventually get lucky. I don't know, did we just go down the Cerberus route? I might just go like Amarex, Cerberus, something, something. Maybe even keep the Bork for mana. It's gonna be a lot of repeat color though. But we could do that. Replace this out for Mountain Crusher. Make it our first slot, make it a tank. And I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure if this is worth doing. We're actually gonna go all in Devour build. And do it like that, I think. And change our banner to brown something. Brown yellow, probably. Oh, it kind of already is correct. Wait. Hold up. Yeah, sure, why not? It would be nicer if it was like double brown, but yeah. And instead of mech, I'm actually going to go Elementalist, just to play it super safe. Oh, the only problem with that is I don't gain attack. Though, do we need attack value? Not really. Wait, what if they have immune, though? What is going to be my curse option? I don't have curse. I guess I could run wand. I should run wand. It's gonna be a slower start, but it's fine. Unless we do something like that. But then I have no resummon. Oh, we actually do have resummon, I forgot. Hold up. Yeah, we'll go with that, I think. Let's try this. Will this work? It will. Is it quicker? Probably not. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. So we cast Wand. And then RNG Devour, go. We basically just spam RNG Devours. Go, Devour. Wonderful. Go, Devour. Wonderful. At some point. Alright, there we go. Do another wand. My hero's about to die. You're supposed to be like the invincible tank on this team. Alright, Devour, go. Wonderful. Devour, go. Thank you. It does exist. Not sure if this is worth it. We're running it with the Sun Spear for the extra red chance. He is our highest Devour rate that we have access to. It gets up to like 50 something each time. Wait, do I have a second Amarak? I might just double up Amarak. I do not have two Amaraks. Oh, that's a problem. The only concern I have with Sunspear is keeping Sunspear alive. Because the whole reason we switched this is so we don't die. And Sunspear would be a lot riskier in the dying apartment. You don't have immune to Devour, right? No. Just double checking. Because you've survived 3 hits now. Make that 4 hits. Make that 5. At this point, the physical damage will kill you. Yeah, if we go Amarak lead, we could try to get it to do skull damage. I'm just concerned it will die too quick sometimes. Because we're mostly banking on trying to play it as safe as possible here. Versus Devour's on like the last possible one. The problem is we're taking too many turns to win, is the other issue here. Which actually drastically lowers our points. And Devour when we didn't even need it. I think there was already enough base damage. Yeah, we lost quite a bit of miles there. We only got like, what, 67? Nice, we got it. Oh, you have immune to Devour. Should probably get rid of that. Yeah, double Amarak would work so much better here if we had it. Fortunately, we don't. There we go, nice. No, I'm just gonna use the other one. I just moved our team, that's kind of annoying. Nice, nice. I get one more. There we go. Do I have it? Do I have what? Oh wait, are we not using Journey Troop? Oh no, wait! I didn't even notice that we got rid of it. Oh, that's funny. Wait, I didn't even notice that we got rid of it earlier. Oh, that's really, really funny. Yeah, I need to go put it back. We don't get... I was wondering why that score was so much lower. I was like, wait. I didn't notice it till literally just now. Luckily, we only did like 3 fights. Yeah, I gotta go get rid of Cerberus for it. That's not ideal. I didn't even notice we were missing it. Oh, that's really funny. Let's see. But yeah, this event is so annoying. They better do something to change next journey. Because these are horrible. Try to team in guild chat? Which one? Have I seen the new title that comes out in the journey rewards? Yeah, I forget which one it is though. I did look at it earlier, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I do recall it being pretty funny. Also, does this thing have a 0% devour rate? What's going on here? He doesn't have immune to Devour, but it's not devouring. He has a 66% chance right now. There we go, finally. Alright, let's see. Let me get rid of it. Yeah, I forgot. We have to use the dead content troop for 3 times points. Where is it? Alright, there we go. I fixed the team. Oh yeah, the I don't care one. Yeah, we read that earlier this week. It was funny. I'll take that one. Try to get a brown off the sky. Didn't get it. Good. That will give us immune to, what's his name? And I always need to get lucky off of reds. Alright, good. 1 lucky red. 2 lucky red. Come on, can we get a 4 Devour? Aw, too good to be true. Alright, let's go get Destroy. Grab our Devourer. Actually landed. And Skull for the kill. There's our extra mile points back. We're still a mile away, though. How on earth are we going to get 60,000? Let's see. We need to get across the guild. Basically 70,000 more points. Where are we getting it from? Every person would have to go up another, what, 2,000 something? Which means if the whole guild got to 10,000, we would make it. So yeah, that's pretty much bare minimum. We did a little bit bad there. We accidentally forgot to use the troops. But, yeah, if everyone got to 10,000, we'd make it. And we should be able to within 2 more days. I carry the guild. Yeah, honestly, we might have to buy to like tier 6 or something. To get a bit more points. I'll check on Sunday to see how far we are as a guild. And whatever we still need by Sunday's stream, it's going to basically be a journey stream. This is such an annoying journey event, though. And I want to play it a little bit safer like we are right now, just to make sure we don't lose, even if we lose a little bit of points. Just to make sure we don't outright lose. But then again, this thing is generally never going to die. Unless it gets devoured by the enemy team. That's like the only way that thing can even die. Is by an enemy devourer. Too bad Umbral Stars don't count for red boost ratio. There we go. Fantastic, the carrier. The community as a whole should have just boycotted his journey event. It gives such good loot, though. Journey events literally give the best loot of any event. Though we already claimed all the good loot, though. The only thing left is like the shiny keys and everything. Alright, final fight unless we get Val Raven here. Amarek, Flamefer for Wand. Beastmaster, Torben, and the Adderwing. Interesting. I'm just really concerned using this in first slot. Like, if you get a slow first Devour, it just dies. And what do you do when it dies? Like, there's almost no follow-up if you're using it as your main Devourer. The reason Iron Gut can get away with it is because it just gets rolling so quick with 100% Devour rate. But this thing is averaging like a 60-something percent. And sometimes lower, like right now we're at a 54%. Oh yeah, we could put Amarak in second slot. That would work. Instead of having Hero there. So in case Bork does die, we get really early get... oh gosh, why do you keep doing that? I want to keep every single time it does that, cleansing it off. Just to make sure it doesn't die on accident. Alright, this thing has missed so many times, it's about to kill it with physical damage. Of course, now it gets the Devour when it's already in kill range. A little late. Both of them, right when they're in kill range. If we are doing it that way, I'll go try it with Red Storm then. We'll do it like this, change our class to Sun Spear. So we can get that extra ratio. Because now we don't have to worry about our hero dying. We also don't have to worry about Entangle getting rid of our attack. Oh, we're out of sigils, though. Wait. We are out of sigils, however. Should I go get another one? How much are the tiers this week? 250? There's so many gems to waste on nothing. I think we have to, though. Because as a guild, we're still a little ways away. But yeah, we'll do it, I guess. We're gonna go one more. Because I want to mess with this team with Firestorm now. But yeah, we'll go for another set. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? Bork, get mana. Get a Devour onto something. Get a Devour onto something else. Completely miss. We're gonna try board clearing and see if we get more reds on the board rather than less. Looks about the same. Also 1 mana short, which is not ideal. Also looks about the same. Oh, do any of you have immune? No. Having to resort to RNG Devours. At some point they'll all go down. Catch you later, Miss Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, looks like we got like 6 or 8 more battles left then with the extra ones. See how far it gets us. Alright, Insta Devour. No immune, no immune, no immune. Exactly what we want to see. And our Devour rate should be about 60%, and we do get it. Yeah, Sun Spear is definitely helping a lot. And now that we have Hero in a safer spot, we don't have to worry about it dying. And Bork dying is just going to be inevitable in some battles. There's nothing we can do about it. Because that's one that I was trying to use Elementals for, is try to keep Bork alive. But honestly, we just have to just assume Bork will die. It's not worth trying to keep alive. It's basically just there to cast once and get us rolling in a timely manner. How about I take that? I should have just kept that on the board. Alright, 260%'s failed. Can we get a third? Nope, got it finally. That's a 62%. Basically, it's 10% higher than whatever number it says. So right now it says it's 60, so it's actually 70%. And somehow we still missed it. Alright, let's go for it again. Alright, there we go, finally. Let's get Devour on the other one. Do that, boom. Go for it again. Oh, not quite. Go for the poke. Alright, I can't take a red. Yes. Is that enough to kill? Yes, finally. Let's actually just resummon too. Alright, 2 more sigils, back to 4. Slowly but surely. I mean, if everyone in our guild does about 10,000 something, we should be fine. Like, this needs to be everyone in the guild. We only have 4 people there. And we're also not one of them. But if everyone in our guild matches these numbers, we'll be fine. We should be there by Sunday. The problem is, will everyone else also be there by Sunday? As I keep forgetting, if it's in damage range, this thing does have double magic. So if they're ever in 130 damage range, we could one-shot them. So if this doesn't devour, we can just kill it with the bird. Tree on Sun Spear and Tangle, top enemy, which is also extremely useful. Oh, do I not have it set? Oh, do I have it set to freeze instead of entangle? What perk do I have it on right now? Oh no, I'm thinking of a different tree. Which one is it off of? Yeah, I have it on. Entangle first enemy. Yeah, you always have freeze and tangle on Sun Spear. You would never not run it. There's not a single situation where you wouldn't run freeze and tangle. You have immune, don't you? You do. Now you don't. I still can't land it. Made 0 difference. Hello, Gustavo! Welcome, welcome. I think we have 4 more fights left here. Then we'll probably go hand out another code and then clear out whatever else we still need to go clear out then. I think we've finished almost every daily now. Yeah, Journey is so annoying this week. I really hope they tweak it by next, the next one. Even if they don't even if they don't rebalance the Journey troop to be better, they 100% need to nerf the battles you actually fight against. There's a true damage guy reason earlier. He betrayed us and joined the enemy team because we stopped using him. Oh, come on. Devour? Oh, that would have been so clean if that actually would have landed. Yeah, Journey Troop was always towards the harder side. It was just not that noticeable because the Journey Troop was always so broken beyond belief that it kind of balanced itself out. Because the Journey's event's difficulty was based around Journey Troop being so broken. Also, I would love if you didn't resummon a whole team when I have one kill at a time team. That'd be nice. Watch them just keep multiplying and make this battle go on all day. Also, we still got full points for that somehow. That's really weird. Definitely would have expected to lost some there. Alright, 2 more fights. Let's go do them. That should bring us almost to over 9,000. Hey, actually it will, because we got Val Raven. Yeah, we'll hand out a code once we eventually hit 0. And then we'll double check on things. I'm not sure there's anything else we really need to go do, because I'll save the trial battles or Underspire for tomorrow. What else do we have then? There's that one daily thing, but it doesn't take that long. I think we have to do like 2 sets of Explorer. I keep forgetting, didn't they change Val Ravens with a glitch to make it so they always give you a loot? So technically, I shouldn't even be prioritizing Val Raven. Though to have it, we're still going for it. Because of course the glitch will not work the exact time when I need it to. But yeah, Val Raven's currently until next patch, for all things that drop loot like that. They actually give you the loot even if they run away. It'll likely be fixed by next patch, though. But it doesn't affect now. So technically, Val Ravens are like the lowest priority that you'd want to kill in the current state of the game, instead of highest priority. Because it's literally a 3 versus 4, and they just kill themselves out, and you still get the loot. So that will be fixed in the next couple of weeks, probably. Oh, we're exactly 8888. What a score. All 8s. Also, buying an extra tier really moved us up. Although us not doing those battles correctly kind of lowered our score. Though not as much as you'd think. For how big of a mistake I did, I'm still passing other people at the exact same score. How's that possible? We did like 4 battles without 3 times points, and we're still keeping up with other people. How did that happen? We basically got no points for 3 to 4 fights, and we're still ahead on some. I guess it could be that some people don't have Amarak. Like, this event would actually be really hard without Amarak. At a really high range. Like, they're all alternatives, but they're not good, like Cerberus and stuff. Oh, that's not the direction I meant to move that. Whoops. Maybe next Journey Troop give you a loop again. No. I think they're just gonna nerf how difficult Journey is rather than buffing the troop. That, or maybe they'll go for some kind of middle grounds where it can spawn up to like 12-ish or so. Oh, are you actually able to use Glut Maul for this event? I thought it was brown only. Oh no! I was thinking of Gluttony. Never mind, Glut Maul is a different troop. I thought we were referring to Gluttony for a second. I was gonna say, he doesn't fit in this restriction. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Alright, one last fight. Probably the last one we can get in. Then we'll go hand out the second code. And now we'll go clean up whatever else we still need to go finish out then. And then tomorrow we'll be focusing mostly on faction and whatever on Earth this journey thing is. Actually, we'll probably do a ton of Underspire too. We still have like 2 or 3 days of stacked Underspire to go. We'll probably finish almost the entirety of Underspire tomorrow. And whatever we still have left, we'll finish on Sunday. You have immune? No. Why aren't you being devoured then? Why are you not being devoured? Stop resisting. There we go. Alright, now we're officially out of sigils unless we want to waste even more gems. Hopefully we can distribute that a bit all across the guild. Hey, we should be fine. But yeah, we need 69,000 more points across the guild. Actually, more like 68,000. I'll be good to go. So as long as everyone does about 2,000 more, we're pretty much solid. So I have to get to like 11,000. If everyone in the guild does 2,000 more between 2 days, we should be okay. Obviously, some people doing slightly more. Hopefully not too many people doing slightly less. Alright, anyways, next thing. Is there a next thing? Well, let me go hand out a code. Let me double check, because I'm not going to do Underspire right now. I want to do it all at once if we're going to do it. I do need to go buy our torches, though. Where you guys go? Here is another redeem code. Enjoy. Use on gemsmore.com. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Alright, so let's go through every single thing one by one. Adventure board. Check. There's only one good thing. Everything else is kind of pointless. Campaign. Check. It's been done since Monday. I'd even tried doing it. It got done on its own. Faction assault. Kind of check. We'll be doing over the course of the rest of the weekend. Next. So we're not going for the full thing. We're just going for all rewards and finishing it later once the troops are actually fixed. Journey event. Very annoying, but honestly, we don't have that many more fights to do. It's basically done. Just need the rest of the guild doing their battles. I'll also be putting in some, of course. What else? Games. Faction. Already did. I think the only thing left is we got to go do a little bit of explore. Let's do it real quick, I guess. Cinemirage. Dust Devil, quick kill. Let me use the 25 damage because there's a lot of beasts everywhere. It's a little slower, but it's not that much slower. Hey, we got mail. Thank you, whoever just claimed the code for us. Greatly appreciated. Alright, throw that down, throw that down. Ever so slightly slower, but we don't have to worry about any kind of weird shenanigan where we won't kill. And I think after 2 sets of this, that's everything. But yeah, we still have a lot we need to go wrap up. Oh yeah, I need to also go buy those torches for Underspire. But yeah, we need to go wrap up Underspire. We need to go do the very annoying Journey event. And we still got to go do the faction up to the point. So a very busy weekend for events. And honestly, not too bad. And somewhere in there, I should probably also throw another bunch of PvP so we get 750 more silver marks. That one's less relevant than normal, though, because there's no pets to actually use it on this week compared to many other weeks in the past. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a lower priority. We might even not even do any more PvP this weekend. Just because there isn't really as much of a point. Just because there isn't anything directly we have to spend silver marks on immediately. I guess we could start to future-proof our silver marks. But, I don't know. Not too big a deal on doing that at the moment. Plus, it would make more sense to do it once we hit diamond rank when we have the highest amount of rate for doing so. It's not that much of an increase, but we get an extra silver mark every instance we get silver mark. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that can add up to a lot. If we're getting like 30 instances of silver marks in a day, that's 30 whole extra silver marks. Quite a bit more than not 30 more. For something we'd be doing anyways. You just wait for Vault Weekend. To what, silver mark grind? I guess you could technically do them all on Vault Weekends. Just kind of go crazy with it. The only problem with doing it during Vault Weekends is it's way quicker to do it in Explore if you're trying to hunt gnomes. Like, you can multitask it during a Vault Weekend, but you get more loot for not doing in PvP. Did we hit our 2 sets yet? Okay, we already did. Perfect. And before I forget, let me go buy the torches, I guess. Daily torches. Give me those. Give me those. And then we'll see how deep we actually are tomorrow. Because obviously we're pretty much in section 4 right now. Maybe even almost in this... no, probably still 4. We're like halfway through 4 right now with how many torches we have. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we'll be fine with 2 more days. But anyways, guys. I think we're going to wrap it there for now. Tomorrow we shall continue the faction. We will be doing Underspire up to probably the 5th floor. And doing the annoying Journey event. That hopefully will get reworked by the time to do another Journey event. And that's pretty much the game plan. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoy your weekends. Definitely don't forget to go do the faction. 4 new troops that end up coming with it. All you have to do to go get them is throw Chaos Shards in Underworld. Just go to Underworld, go do this short little quest line in the Nightmare Circus. Where is it? Right over there. Also, it's kind of sad. We didn't get to read the storyline for it. Because I wanted to cover the video in the morning. But because of that, we didn't actually get to read the storyline. I don't think it was anything too interesting, though. I was kind of like briefly skimming it. I didn't actually read it. But we didn't miss much. Some of you could probably guys read every single word. You could probably mention it. But I don't know. Was it worthwhile? Because from what I skimmed, it didn't seem like anything too interesting. But yeah, we won't be able to read it. One way we would have been able to in the past too is Gems of War database used to keep all the dialogue for all these things. I'm not sure if Terran's World does. So I'm not sure if there's anywhere we can even go check the dialogue if we wanted to reference it again. You could have read it in the video. You know how long the video would have been if we did it? The video was already 16 minutes long with reading 0 words. It would have been double that length if we actually read through the whole thing. It would have been so long. Guess I could have recorded it as its own thing, but I'm not sure too many people would want to see that. Just us reading the storyline. Though, in all fairness, we haven't done a single video of us just reading a storyline. Though I don't feel like that would be that interesting. Like, there would definitely be the people who would want to see that, but I don't feel like it's that high a number. But maybe next time if we do it that way, we will, just for the fun of it. Oh, we didn't this time around. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Best of luck with everything. Isn't there a Guild War or a Gems of War long page somewhere? Yeah, Gems of War database used to have it. I'm not sure if Gems of War database is still ran anymore though. Or where the alternative would be if it isn't. Because Gems of War database used to have all that, but I'm not sure. I think the person who ran it quit. Because they've been playing like pretty much since the game started. I think they quit a couple years ago. Yeah, they did that for like 7 years, 6 years, however long it was. So they did it for quite a while. So now the main location is Terran's World, but I don't think Terran's World has a full dialogue thing. Let's see. You wanted to see the circus? Fair said circus is is bad. They trapped a bunch of people. You freed them. The Nightmare Circus escaped. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much what I got from skimming it. Okay, that makes sense. So I didn't miss much. We didn't all miss much. Nothing really happened. Other than maybe Valley Girl voice if we're going to bring it back for her. Which I still feel like doesn't fit her at all, but is a funny voice. And one of the few female voices I can actually do. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, best of luck with everything. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.